The truth is, it's not just going to be one thing. It's a lifestyle. So the key thing when we're looking at a holistic approach is it's total lifestyle. So, because there are people who will say, oh, all you need to do is drink this tea. Don't believe that, because the truth is it's not just going to be one thing. It's a lifestyle. It's about the toxicity of your relationships, very much so. It's about the toxicity of your food. It's about the toxicity of your actual habits, your daily habits. And that's what we try to do, is help women to think through their entire lifestyle and what kind of things need to be changed. Everything from even clutter in your home. You wouldn't even believe it, but clutter in your home can cause so much stress that changing that brings peace. So I've been talking to patients who they're like, why do I feel like my fibroids are growing exponentially right now? Well, we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? So I also want you to understand that stress is exponentially growing what's going on in your body. Okay. So that's why it's important that we have, I like to say, Detox Living is the name of my company, and Detox Living is life free of toxic thoughts, toxic people, toxic habits, and toxic foods.
How do I get rid of the toxic people?
Oh,
Amen to that one.
Toxic thinking, whether it's a therapist, whether it's having a coach to help you think through what are those things, that the trauma that you need healing from, because our sisters are literally, when you say Black Lives Matter, we're trying to say I matter, right?
Yeah.
That I matter. We're trying to prove every day that I matter. And the truth is, my brilliance is my existence, right? My brilliance and my joy is my resistance. And we have to come to the point where we are at peace with who we are. So it's a very holistic, means a total comprehensive approach.
Dr. Tiffany, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not every herbalist is genuine in their approach. Okay.
Amen.
So one thing
Say that again.
Yeah.
Amen. You gotta trust the source.
You have to trust the source. What do you tell your patients when they talk to you about a holistic approach?
Well, one is we want to make sure there's time and it's appropriate for it to work. If you are bleeding to death every month, you might not have time for the holistic approach to really attack the acute issues. And so you might have to be more aggressive. For me, it's more the age. Age plays a really big role on if my fertility treatments can work for you. And so if I have a patient who's in their, mid to late 40s, a holistic approach, though it may work for their fibroids and a longer term effect, it might not be conducive to their fertility goals, because it might take a longer time to achieve the fibroid piece, and now we sacrifice the egg piece. Sometimes I feel the hormones or the supplements that people are placed on are very much antagonistic to a fertility journey, mainly progesterone. Okay, progesterone is very important, and it can definitely be good for stopping a fibroid growing, or at least slowing it down. But progesterone in and of itself is at a critical point for implantation, but having that progesterone exposure too soon will impact implantation in a negative way. It's not just a one size fits all, but if you can have a tribe around you helping you get to your goal, especially if we can intervene early so that you can have all these options, it'll be really good. But I do see a lot of people put on supplements that, it's like, girl, you basically on birth control and you didn't know it.
I know it.
Okay. Progesterone can be a birth control. So you can't just be on that the whole month and think, why, Dr. Jones, why I'm not getting pregnant? Because you're on progesterone the whole month.
Balance.
It's all about the balance, correct.